They say time is money, but why not have both with Kroger Delivery, available here in Jacksonville? And if you clip your digital coupon, you get free Kroger Delivery all weekend until Monday. Our state-of-the-art refrigerated trucks will keep your groceries fresh all the way to your door. Order now on the Kroger app. Offer valid with digital coupon from 8/3 to 8/5. Minimum order spend of $100. Schedule your delivery order by 8/4 to receive free delivery. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Howdy, howdy. What's up? I believe I should be able to be heard. Yep, we're looking good there. Let's get Xbox up here. There we go. Looking good, looking good. All right, tonight we're just going to hang out on stream and looks like you are disconnected. Try connecting again. Yeah, no, I know. That's what I'm trying to do. Well, oh, my camera's not good. Let's try and fix that. There we go. Okay, got that all cleaned up. Do apologize. Shady, I'm pulling you in here. Hold on. Don't switch. Join VC. There we go. Okay. Cleaned up. Do apologize. Shady, I'm pulling you in here. Okay. Bet. Here we go. Let's go. So tonight we're just gonna kind of work on a livery for Street Wars, for doing some oh my gosh, I can't think straight. Promotional stuff. Yes, that's what we're doing. So we're going to kind of build us a nice little livery on this M3, take some photos with, and who knows what else. But anyways, feel free to jump in, say hello in chat. Love to chat with everybody. We are experiencing the outer bands of a hurricane right now, so I may lose power at any point throughout this, and if so, I do apologize. But I don't have work tomorrow due to the hurricane, and so we're just going to take some opportunity, chill out, have a vibe night. So, cheers. We may do a little racing, we'll see. We shall see. So, alright. This is kind of going to be the base of the car, so I'm going to save it as is. We're going to do like a small little build, but not a top-of-class build, just kind of something to make it more aesthetically pleasing. And we'll go from there. Wait for all of this to load up. Alright. Let's get over here and set up there. And I know this has the wide body kit to it. Do we want to use Street Fighter wide body? I love how they put that in there even if you don't have the supercharger. Or Liberty Walk wide body. I gotta say, the Street Fighter... personally feel like the Street Fighter is just much better. Yeah, I think we're gonna go Street Fighter. It also gives the car a much more like aggressive street look, plus the name Street Fighter kind of goes well with it. But now, looking at the rear bumper, I don't know. Not so much a big fan of that. Those pipes sticking so far out. I feel like that's much more cleaner. Yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. Liberty Wing, Liberty Walk, or the Street Fighter Ducktail. I think the Liberty Walk is going to look a lot better in this car. Alright. Wheels are always a hard choice for me. We definitely want to go with some rallies to drop it down. Is it currently sitting on 245? Yeah, those are nice. Alright. You know, 3-piece kind of looks good on these cars, but you'd have to go... OZ's not... No. No. Okay. It's not terrible for like a street car look. Like going for that ruggedy Street Fighter like car look. We'll keep them in mind. Again, change of color, not bad looking. Ooh. And in gold, these are not bad. No. Again, not a bad look. Ooh. These are unique. Probably not for this car, but I'll keep them in mind for the next builds. Alright. Not terrible. I feel like work's a little too common for these cars, but I mean, we can still get a new. No. Those are pretty cool. Those are good. Now that is a classic look. I'd put that on like the E30 M3 or even like the E36 maybe. Probably not this one though. Okay, not bad, not bad. Probably black that out if I did those. I think we're gonna go back up here. I think it was what, Rotiform? Rotiform in black. Those are nice, but let's go with... Let's go with these. I like these. I think these are good for the car. Alright. That blacked out brake look looks good. Yes. That's clean. Alright. So for now, that's our build. Temporarily. While we work on putting... We'll put some paint on this thing. Let's see how it goes. Also, are the presets the same? A little different in style, but... Oh, see, now that doesn't look terrible, but no. Alright. Go. What if... Ooh, I like that. Ooh, yes. Alright, coming up. We're getting the gears rolling here. Like that. Let's get rid of that to start. Alright, so we have that. Now, let's take that. I gotta reopen something back up here, so bear with me. I'm sorry. Make any changes overnight? Nope, no changes. Alright, I need... Excuse me! Alright. So this actually needs to be a little more pink. So... I'm gonna drop down here. Yeah. So that, I'm gonna stamp it. And the next one's gonna be more of a kind of a turquoise green. Take that. We'll bump it up a little bit. Stamp that. And let's go with an orange. Okay. Well, actually, this one's a little bit darker. It's more of like a... It's more like that. Okay. So the next thing I need is to take one of these. What's up, Sap? So, yeah. I'm working on trying to just kind of create a livery on this thing that'll be a generic, like a generic Street Wars car. I just kind of built this as a street build. and then gonna use it to just do some promo shots, really. Kind of get the name out there. I put a post in a lot of the Facebook groups that I'm a part of. We tried the gradient version of those pieces. Oh, dang, you know what? Give me a second. Because now you got my my what's the word I'm looking for? You got my gears rolling. Now that you mentioned that, so give me 1 second here. Let's do that. But I want to finish. I just kind of want to finish this up, just in case. I want to go with that. How you doing tonight? By the way, we're in Open VC in the TBZ Lodge if you want to come hang out. I think I have to verify that Shady has his mic muted, but I hope he can hear me. Everything else looks fine. But anyways. No worries. Nope, no worries. But yeah. Hey, with you in chat, though, you could walk me through and we can make this thing look freaking dope. Because I've seen your liveries. Feel free to catch a Pokemon if you want to. I'm out of Pokeballs, but, you know. I think it would be better if this kind of went upwards. Set up the... That's why I wanted you to come and chat. That's why. I wanted you to remind me again how to set that grid up. If you can type it in chat, then that'll work fine too. But yeah, I wanted to be able to set that grid up so I can line everything up nicely. I think what'd you say? Put everything so like excuse me. So like take a shape like this, just go white, make a bunch of squares that are does it have to be squares or can this particular shape work as well? Because I can, like, take those all the way down to... Oh, whoops. Hold on. Like... that. Maybe, like, 5. And then... Manipulation needs to be uniform. Okay. Easy. So we got square, and then you said just a width of, like, 1. Oops, there we go. Alright, and then make sure it reaches top to bottom. Cool. Okay, sounds good. 6 viewers. By the way, if you're tuning in from any of the other streaming sources, whether it's YouTube or whatnot, thank you for jumping in. Appreciate it. Just kind of doing a little livery creation, but there he is.
Bing bong.
Holy cow. He does have a small voice. Not a lot. So have you just been sick? Did you get sick or something, or just a lot of yelling?
This tonsillitis is beating me up good.
Oh, no. Yeah.
It's great, really.
Alright. Well, stream's gonna be a little bit behind what I'm doing, but let's see.
Alright, yeah, so first thing is, so forget the stuff on the side. The stuff on the side comes later. Because we use the top as the absolute 0, if that makes sense. So start on the top. What you want to do, you don't want to use rotation at all. But you go onto the top and you make a rectangle. The first one you want to make is one that's like 0.01 wide and stretches the entire length of the car. Because then you align it to the car's badge, and then that's your starting point, right?
All right. So on this car, just as a reminder, the carbon fiber up top can't be painted on, so I'm gonna have to move it down.
That's fine though. Like, as long as you can see the line and it lines up centrally with the badge, that's the bit that matters.
Gotcha.
So
All
you
right.
set it, I guess, like to the height would be 0.01, and then the width would be long enough so it's the entirety of the car.
Okay.
So once you've made it long enough, shift the camera so that you're looking at the front while still editing it, and then you can jink it to the left or the right. So
This
that
one's
it
actually
lines
pretty
up with the
accurate.
center of the bag.
I think it's.
Oh, so it is.
Oh,
I
that.
think that's 0, 0. I think that's central. Just check.
If anything, it looks like it could be moved left just a hair to be centered on the M.
So try that. Does that look more or less central? Because there's a little bit of eyeballing.
That one
I
looks.
think that's better.
Yeah, I think yeah, that's looking good.
All right. So that's what you got to keep in mind. That's your offset.
Okay.
So half a point of offset. So that's the vertical line done. Now, because we don't have the roof, the other line on the roof or on the top layer is going to be a little bit more difficult. But we need another square that is 0.01 width and then goes like side to side of the top layer. Not sure. Does it paint like the roof rails, like the sills, a little bit? Can't tell.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. Well, it depends on what you want to use more. I usually have it central, like even if you can't see the roof, if you've got the roof rails, that's what I tend to use.
Okay.
It's just easier. And this one, it doesn't really matter. The only thing that matters is that when you're done, there's a continuous line around the car. So like the edges line up with the edges of like the side layers and so on. So I'd say pick a spot that you best suit.
Does that work, or do I need to put it more on the hood?
I'd say that's fine, because you can see the edges on the roof rails.
All right, cool.
Like the... Okay, so now we move to the front bumper.
Same thing. We want it center on the.
Same thing. And yeah, you align it with the line that you started on the roof for your first one. Again, 0.1 width.
Now, why does that look
sometimes
thicker?
different body parts? Because it's weird. It's to do with scaling.
Interesting.
Different parts have different offsets. It's weird to think about. The important thing is.
See,
you
now
just
if I
have the
did that as
alignment
0,
right.
if I do it as 0, it's the same size. And it's still visible. That's the weirdest. That's so weird.
Alright, that is kind of weird, but if that works better, then that works better. The point is you've got those alignment lines, because we'll delete them at the end anyway. So
Right.
Go with 0. It varies car to car, I don't like it. So yeah, second line, go widthways, and then we want a point where it joins up with the sides. Because it's the same thing with the one that goes over the roof. It will continue around the entirety of the car.
It looks
I'd
like.
say move it up a bit,
Okay.
just so that you have enough room when you get to the rear bumper. Because if you leave it too low, you won't actually see the rear bumper. Because the line wraps all the way around.
How's that look?
A little bit more. So just before you can see where there's a little bit of a chamfer below the headlight. Slightly below that. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so that's the front bumper done. Now you're going to start painting on the left side, right? I can see you've already started there.
Yes.
Okay, so make sure that there's absolutely nothing on the other side. So the right side has to be completely empty.
Yeah.
Because what we do is when all the alignment is said and done, and I'll show you a trial run, use those alignment lines to basically make sure it's equal left to right.
Right.
So you've already done the vertical line, that's fine. So now we do a line that comes off the front bumper widthways. Same rules apply.
Oh, come on. That was my bad. Okay. There we go. But this time I want it to line up with the line that I have from the front bumper, right? So right
Exactly.
there.
Exactly.
Okay. Now, does it matter? Because it is straight, but does it matter that the car angles up?
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Okay.
It does not matter, don't worry.
All right. I'm going to go ahead, because we're going to try these gradients later. I'm going to go ahead and do those since I already have the colors saved. All right.
Alright. So, yeah, next is the back. And this one should be fairly easy because you should have the line on the left and the line from the top
Okay.
to just make them straight up.
That duckbill is going to pose an issue. Can I paint the duckbill? Because it's carbon fiber, but it's aftermarket, so maybe? No, you can't.
No, not really. You've got two solutions at this point. Eyeball it and hope for the best, or temporarily switch the spoiler so that you can see the continuous boot line.
You know, for perfection purposes, let's do that. We're going for a car that we want to look optimal for promoting straight doors. So let's take the time. Plus, we got a hurricane going over us right now, so I got nothing but time.
And keep them safe.
Yep. It's kind of going next to us, so we're just gonna get some medium winds and a lot of rain. So, but they did close school for tomorrow, so I don't have to go into work.
Hey, not bad.
Just can you? This is the
Big
one with.
country.
Heyo! Look at you go. This is why they pay you the big bucks.
Money? Sorry, I'm laughing.
This is why they pay you the big views. All right. Cool. All right. So. Oh, did I screw something up there? Hold on. Is that just not high enough?
Check the length on it.
There we go. Okay. All right. That. Is this going to be another? No. See, now 0 makes that one disappear. That is so weird.
Don't get me started, honestly.
There we go. Look at that.
There you go.
Go with the -1, and it lines up, apparently. All right. Add.
Actually, go back into that. You want it to be +0, 1. Just otherwise, if you do -0, 1, and then you try and sort of do some mental maps for like offsets and rotations and stuff, it messes with your head a little bit. It's just easier, trust me.
Okay.
Even if it feels like it makes no difference, it's just one of those things.
Oops. Look at how low that is to the ground. The transfer
Oh,
gear.
ouch. My
That
soul
right
hurts
there
looking at
is
that.
any car guy's nightmare.
I
Oh,
felt a part of myself just leave my body.
right? Oh man.
What is
Okay.
that? I don't like that. I
All right.
don't
So now
like
we
it. No, no.
inserting.
Not.
Oh,
So we've got all the lines now, right?
yeah. I just did an insert left from right.
Yeah. So this is your test. You'll see how. Notice how it doesn't line up when you import it left to right.
Yeah.
That's what the lines are used for. So now that we have those grid lines,
Mm-hmm.
when you export it left to right, when you mirror it, select everything, and then just nudge it up, down, whatever it is you need to do to get those lines matching up again.
So would it work if at this point now, like say I go into this one and
Mm-hmm.
find that to go to really line it up, I just have to go -1 lines it up there, -1 to the left
Yeah.
lines it up there, and then
Well, the idea is that this is your last step. So rather than doing it individually, you complete the design on one side, then you mirror it over and grab everything and sort out the offsets all at once.
how do you keep the lines from getting hidden though?
Um,
Just
just
delete them.
just delete, just copy and paste them back up to the top, like cut and paste
Gotcha.
them back up to the top.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. So what we want to do is go ahead and we'll delete them again for now. We'll delete everything for now, and then we'll just do that again. Okay. Okay. Cool. So we got that. Now, you were talking about gradient for those lines.
Yeah. So yeah,
Which...
a lot of the pieces, you'll see that you've got your normal shapes, and you've got like gradient variants of some of those shapes.
Yeah.
So what I find is that compared to like a solid version, having gradients like layered over next to each other gives it a lot more depth. But it's at this point, like, it's completely up for experimentation. I love gradients with all of my soul, but each to their own, really.
I kind of like... See, I like this. And we could do... What were your... Like, I tried to go with what you've picked for, like, streetwear colors. So, like, this, that one, not that one, that one, and then that one. Is kind of going based off what you used for your Street Wars emblem.
Yeah.
So, if we were to, like, bring this down here, then skew it, then do...
You can also, if you can't find the one that you're necessarily looking for, you can tinker with transparency.
Yeah. Transparency, I've used that many times. So,
Yeah.
I like this here. Oops. Followed by the next one over. But here's the hard part. I gotta remember all the specs to this. So 1 and 1.04, 4.70, and -48. Can you help me remember that? I have short-term memory loss like a mother chucker. So vertical 1.04, angled at 4.7, negative 48. Let's see if I can remember that. Nope, see, I can already tell I've forgotten. 1.04.
Do you want to? Is it the same shape?
Yes. Well, it's the gradient.
Go. All right. So yeah, vertical 104, angle you said 4.7, and then minus 0.48 skew.
Type it into chat. You know what? Ice Rabbit Design. Thanks. You are correct. I don't know why I went with Rabbi. I think my eyesight and how bad it's getting totally did not see the T, so it totally looked like Rabbi. But nonetheless, thank you. Wise advice. You said we said 4.8.
Minus 4.8.
Okay. I will do that from here on out. But I appreciate the advice. All right. So okay. See, that doesn't look terrible, but I think what we can do, boom. So now we'll take that, highlight, make it into new layer group, and take that, go in, hit this, but then change its color to green, bring it over, we'd have to do something on the top to cover up how it doesn't match up like that. But I could see doing that. And then the orange. Like that.
What about, as well, if you make those sort of pieces, those layers, and then you can make, I can't remember which shape it is, but one of the shapes, again gradient, but make it a body color, so you can put it on top and kind of force a fade, like from the top. This sort of fades more into the body color. It's hard to articulate verbally.
So do a mask or do a color?
Do a color layer, same as body. And then have that on the top. Because then you can have, like, depending on the transparency level you set, you can have like different fades into the body color. Like, I tend to just do it by manipulating, like, with the circle one, and under gradient layers, like the circle one. That's fairly easy to manipulate.
Which circle one are we looking at here?
So under the gradient shapes category, there's like a circle that starts full in the middle and then fades out to the edge.
There. Okay, so I got two. I got this one here, and I know it's going to take a second to catch up to you. I got this one here, and then the one that's under half, like the sunset, half sun.
The one on the bottom row.
Okay. Alright. And so take it more of a...
Yeah, so make that the body color and then put that on the top of everything to almost force it into fading into the background.
Like that?
Yeah, kind of like that. If that doesn't work the way you want, try that other circle that was on the second row.
I mean, that's pretty That's pretty dope. Yeah, I like that. All right. Keep my gears rolling. What kind of ideas do we have for like the opposite end? So over in this this area where the square is moving to.
Hmm.
Because the other thing I could do would be to take all of this. So and mirror it like that and put Street Wars. I'll have to angle it.
Hmm.
So like that.
What if we have something that flows kind of like you see where the bottom of the vertical line on the side is? What if we had something from that point sort of flowing up into the wheel arch? Because if you have, like, if you just have the design from the front mirrored at the back side, it kind of looks too, I guess, static. Like the car's not moving. But if we have something that's from that little vertical line leading up into the rear wheel arch, it kind of looks like if you sort of blur your eyes, everything looks like it's moving forwards and slightly down.
So you think any of these from the Community Vinyl 3 on the left side? Or is that too flowy? Or what about over here in the middle of it, like these?
Yeah, we want something fairly straight just to get the idea. So second one on the third row.
Second one on third row. That one there?
There you go. The stream just caught up. Yeah, that one.
Okay. What color should we start with?
Just for now, have it something bright so that we can see it. We can change the color later. This is just about like getting ideas. My thinking is make it really thin, really wide, and then it sort of leads up through the wheel arch to the rear lights. But yeah, starts at the bottom of the middle of the side skirt. And then leads up single stroke to
Oh,
the
what
rear
am I
light.
doing? No. Oh, dang it. Hold on.
No shame in hitting the reset.
There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay. So, like that?
The other side. So it starts just under the door handle and then leads up through the wheel arch all the way to the rear light. Is my idea. Like, it starts low on the left and ends high on the right.
Okay. So more of like that. There, and then maybe...
Yeah, something like that, something like that. Actually run out of melons. Sorry, I'm playing modded Minecraft at the same time just to chill out.
I don't blame you.
And I know I did some forbidden engineering. We'll call it that.
Okay. That's what we're going to call it, and that's what we're going to leave it.
Yeah, agreed.
Alright.
Yeah, something like that. Because can you sort of see it now? How everything's kind of like leaning forward.
Yes.
The car looks more like it's moving.
Yes. Okay. Okay. We're moving somewhere. We're getting there. I'm liking this. What if I... Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Now, have you seen this? I think I've posted it in your in the design chat in Street Wars, but have you seen this? I made this.
Let's have a minute. Oh yeah, no, that was clean. I like that. I liked that a lot when I saw that.
So you could do that. Now, how would you want, like, what colors would you want the wording to be? And where would it go? Because I can think of a few areas. I could think of, like, to the bottom right of the emblem, kind of just underneath the white line, where it says Horizon Street Wars, or top right.
High.
You could do top right above the flowing, and you could almost make the letters flow with that.
Yeah. Okay.
Or you could do it in
game
front
for
of
that,
the
yeah.
emblem.
You want them to be separate. I think up over the line is pretty cool. We can make the logo a bit bigger and put it more to the left as well. See how that fits.
Could go with like a 30. And then what if we shown this right here? Maybe? Like have the yellow paint go right into the door handle?
Yeah.
Alright, now what coloring do we obviously want to use some brighter colors, but do I go with white? Do we go with gray?
Well, do like just grey for now, because again we can adjust the colours once everything is sort of set up together.
You know what sucks about this game is even though I have a keyboard hooked up to my Xbox, I don't have the ability to just type out the word that I want it to say. So I actually have to go in here and physically change every letter. I have a quicker way of doing that.
You don't lose much, because I never use the type anyway, because the spacing is always really weird.
Oh, okay.
Spacing's a little bit wonky. You're not losing everything massive.
Do we want to use the letters too? I'm trying to think of...
I think it's... I can't remember which letters that I usually use. It's either things like 4 or 6. I can't remember.
4 is this one. And 6 is these.
No, it was further along. Wasn't any of those.
Is it 9?
It was 7, I think. Yeah, kind of like this sort of bold typeface.
All right. And we want to run it officially as more of like a Horizon Street Wars, right? Not Forza Horizon Street Wars, just Horizon Street Wars.
Yeah, just Horizon.
All right. So we'll go with... Oh, that's too bright for my eyes. That's fine. Okay. So what I like to do is take these. And what size do we want everything to be here? Is that too small? Maybe 22? 20? Oof. That looks like that's going to be long and drawn out if I put it at 20. 15? Do we want to double stack it? Do we want it to be Horizon up top and
just Street Wars?
Just Street Wars?
Just
Okay.
Street Wars.
Alright, so then let's go back. Alright. Okay, so we have the S. Okay, so S T R E E T S. Come on. T. R.
Once you get repeating letters, you can just go into the layer and clone them.
Yeah.
So at
There.
least there's that.
E. And why am I blanking on how to spell street? Is it Street or is it EAT? It's EET. It's got to be EET. Am I? My mind hurts.
EET, yeah.
EET. Yeah. Okay. I'm like, there's no way. There's too many things in the book of words that just it could be EE, it could be EA, it could be EI for no reason.
Yeah.
All right. Copy street. All right. W. A. Change this one. Right? Now, should we move it closer like this? We skew it, or not skew it, but like slant it.
I would say yes. Slant it in aligning it with the streak on the rear, like a little 5 to 10 degree. Then we can scale it a little bit to fit a bit more.
Maybe it's 7 or 6/8. I think 6/8's good.
Yep.
All right,
And make
now.
it a bit bigger as well. Get a bit more space from the bottom.
Okay. Okay. I don't think that looks terrible right now. I think we're cooking up something good, pretty good.
A result.
Now, the next thing is, do we want to, let's go back over here. What if we added, okay, whoops, my bad. So we do a little bit of that, and then stamp it like that. So it almost fades out.
Nice. Yeah. See, a little bit of depth. Gradients are your friend.
Heck yeah. Alright, now, what do we want to do along the bottom here?
What do you mean along the bottom?
Along this area, all down here.
Well, I usually do one of two things. I either fill it with like sponsor stickers that I've made, or I'll have like very similar to what we've done for the main light, like the rear light. We just have like another line that's a lot lower, but maybe a lot more transparent. Not sure. I hope I've helped, man, but it's a 3:15 in the morning, and I'm going to be heading to bed, I think.
Yeah, no, definitely. But I appreciate you tuning in. Thank you. And appreciate you jumping in chat on the stream as well.
You're all good, man. Just say,
Have a good
take
one.
care.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to it. I'll check in, let's say, in the morning. If
Yes.
not, in a little bit, if I can't sleep, I'll pop back in chat, probably.
All right, sounds good. Have a good night.
Take it easy.
Yep. So. All right, now let's see what we can fill in with some sponsors here. You know. Put this down here. Oh. Why not put champion, right? Alright. Make sure that's centered. It is. Alright. And what else do I have? Hey, yo, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Got a couple of different, like, sponsors that I've kind of remade over some time. So, just gonna kind of incorporate those there. But, hey, appreciate you jumping in. Is that, Notchman Venturi? Did I say that correctly? Do you go by Notchman, or do you just go by Venturi, or do you go by the whole name? Appreciate it jumping in, though. Feel free to drop a follow, drop a like, all the good stuff, all the things, you know. All right. Yeah. I think really I could probably put that down. Notchman Venturi. Hey! Appreciate that follow. Yep, So I just had Sappytron in chat not too long ago. He was in my VC in Discord, and I work with Sappytron. He owns and runs the Forza Horizon Street Wars scene altogether, and he's brought me on the staff to do our social media and like kind of promos, advertising, stuff like that. So part of what I'm building here is a Street Wars M3 to kind of get ready to post some pictures up in regards to season 4. And season 4 is supposed to launch August 28th. So I'm kind of getting some livery done up on this M3 so we can start posting some photos up on the social media, start getting the attention. So yeah, if you're interested, just type in here. I'll put it in here. I think it's I want to say it's ! Street Wars. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. So there's the Discord if you wanted to join and see what it's about. But so yeah, so that's what we're working on right now. But I appreciate you stopping by. Try and stream at least 3 times a week if I can. Wednesdays nights we try and host like cool little car meets or cruise time or whatever, and then Thursdays we do our seasonals to work on getting the new car and then test out the new car live on stream, and then either a Friday night or a Saturday night I'll just do kind of a random thing. But tonight we have a hurricane going through, don't have work in the morning, so I figured I'd come on and stream for a little bit until either the power goes out or I go to bed. One of the two. So yeah, that's what I'm up to this evening. Let's see. That would be ironic. Throw a Mopar livery or Mopar on a BMW. I did have a while back a where is it? A Turner Motorsport for BMWs in European cars, but yeah, I did not create any of those. I did create this one, so I'm going to throw this one on here because I want to make this shareable for anybody who wants it. So, hey. There we are. A little closer. Yep. Boom. Look at that. Alright. Now, the fun part. What do we do on the hood? Bum bum bum. I think at least to start, let's start with this. Let's start with purple or pink. We'll flip it around, full 180. Go. Drop it down here. Oh, whoops. So we don't want to do a full 180. We want to go 90 degrees. There we go. Alright, and then to be center, we found... We actually had to go 0.5 to be center. Alright, now... I could do that... that, and we'll move this up a little bit. We'll bring this right up to a little. I don't know if I want to. Let's see. It's gonna have to come down to the front as well, but what if we? Okay. So then the next one, we use the green. Ooh, this might not look as good as I thought it might. Let's... Ooh, no. What happened? Let's see.
I'm so sorry. I am back.
Hey, welcome
I
back.
went to go make dinner.
You missed Sappy. He showed up.
I'm very welcome. Oh, really?
Yeah. That's okay. We've I've actually got a chat going right now with a couple of people. Sappy was in.
Nice.
Notchman Vituri was in chat. Got a couple of follows out of it. So that was pretty adventurous.
Yeah.
And
That's
then
good.
to apply a mask shape. Oh, wait a second. You know what? What if... Ooh. I don't... My stickers are... Ooh. Okay. Huh. This looks good. This looks good.
You look.
Thanks, buddy. Alright. I like that. Alright, now let's load in the Street Wars emblem. Turn it to the side. 270. And let's shrink it down. There. Bring it down here to the hood. Now, all right. So then, what if? Very curious how this is going to turn out. Okay. And then what if I just took a regular square, matched it to car color, and then, well, let's move it down first. Bruh. What am I doing? Besides building a masterpiece. Okay, now. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Are you watching this, Shady? Are you watching this?
I am not, because it just keeps lagging.
Oh.
But that's my Wi-Fi.
Oh. Okay, so what happens? What did I just do? What did I just... Okay, I'm getting hyped again. Oh, man. What? This is crazy. This is... Alright, I gotta keep going before I lose my audience. Alright, I think it'd be wise to just put that on the back. Holy cow. Yep. Okay, so now what if we... start with that up here. Let's go with that there. Change the next color to green. Bring it down a hair and over. change the next one to orange. Bring it down and over. Whoa! This is utter insanity. This is amazing. This is what's up right here. Curious about like just kind of, oh, wait a second. No. Hold up. Dude. I'm losing my mind over here. What'd you have for dinner? Shady.
What? Oh, I had. What did I have for dinner? Damn, I just forgot.
That's
What did I
intriguing.
have?
I don't know.
Oh, cheese. Pizza.
Ah. Nice.
Yeah.
Alright, we gotta do something with this front though. Feel. Ooh. Um. So I think I like that, but let's do this. Okay. Let's go with probably I think oof. Yeah, that looks good right there. That looks real good right there. Alright. But I need to dampen it a little bit, so okay. We're getting somewhere, folks. We are almost there. I really feel like something should go on the top of that fender, but I also don't want to overdo it. So, I don't know. Is this the car? Chat, help me out here. Is this it? Do we leave it like this? Obviously, the white lines are going to go away. They're just there to help me align everything, but is this it? Let's copy everything over. Okay. A few things need to get switched over. So let's deselect all the layers. We obviously need to swap that around. I think that'll be fine where it's at. Should be good. That's going to need to be opposite. Okay. Our logos need to be swapped. Chat, I think this is it. My wife accidentally spilled my drink on my Xbox controller, so it's getting sticky. I'm gonna have to get maybe like some steam in there to break it up.
I think I might go to bed, Kyle. I have work tomorrow, so.
Alright, yeah, I got lucky and don't have to work tomorrow, but you have a good night. Thanks for hanging. Oh, whoops. Thanks for hanging out.
No problem. You have a good night as well.
Alright, man, take it easy.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Yeah, I think we may have found the car. I think it's time to do some advertising, is what I think it really is time to do. Get this thing into maybe some open world. Now, I have the original engine, and I'm not going to swap the engine, but twin turbos to make it. I think that's appropriate. I kind of like the wing the way it is. Either that or that. But I think with the style, definitely not the Forza wing. But the Big Country Labs is actually pretty fitting for this car. So I think we're gonna go with that. We already have all of that taken care of, just for purpose of lightweightness. These. Make sure we have a tunable. Yes, love the sound of the M3. I like the race exhaust. I'm not really worried about the power it comes with, but I do like the sound out of it, so that's good. I think this is going to be a decent A-class build. Let's see how well it does, and hopefully if we win some races, people will start seeing the Street Wars, maybe ponder what it is. Okay. Okay. just gonna test this out a little bit. We'll like maybe drive up to Copper, where the start of Copper is, and go from there. Sorry guys. Just trying to get everything all loosened up in my controller. Alright. Don't like that. Let's lengthen out the gears. Alright. Forget to change back to manual with fetch. Oh no, I did. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll Okay. That's interesting. Why do I feel like I'm in a lobby with bots? But it's probably just another team, but interesting. I knew it. can't cut that corner so harsh. It's a little understeery, but it's manageable. I just okay. Dude, freaking RS4 was gone. 106 or minute 6. I could pull a minute 9. Jeez. I guess they're doing a muscle climbing or something. It was just fun. I mean, we used to do a thing like that way back in the day. Well, Nice. That's how it's done. Thought Super B was doing pretty good, wasn't it? Right. Oof. This one favors the BMW, but excuse me. Man, chat, that was... That was a struggle to get past the Mustang at the bottom of the hill. Gosh. He was just all over the place and I couldn't get a clean pass on him, and I'm not trying to ram anybody, so that was difficult, but it is what it is. Fourth place, not terrible. Nice green, but we'll do one more run. Verde, Riviera, Bahia, let's go. Not all of the 10 TR, 10 whatever, they all left. It's funny. Not bad, not bad. Definitely could have not lost the lead. only a second behind the Porsche. And that's the SC. What is that? That's the special. The Turbo S Classic or something? Not Turbo S. I think it's just 911 S Classic. Yeah, it's a nice one. It was a dark horse. I was curious. Okay. Win's a win, I guess. How's it going? How's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm coming up towards the end of the stream here, but you know, if you're just checking in and saying hey and saying what's up, appreciate it. Feel free to give us a follow or subscribe to us on YouTube. I'm currently just been working on this Street Wars livery. I'm going to back out because I'm going to go into quality setting here. Video, graphics, quality, save, and restart it now. But feel free to come back. May or may not stream tomorrow, don't know. Depends on if we have power and how much chalice stores I get done. But yeah, if you jumped in and said hey tonight, appreciate it. And we'll look forward to seeing you next time. Hit that like and subscribe.